What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, if you don't know, Dillian White has been cleared to resume his boxing career after a contaminated supplement caused a positive PED test. Let's get to the statements. I covered this news story yesterday, so let's get to the interesting part. According to documentation seen exclusively leaked to Sky Sports, the leading forensic expert who conducted the investigation concluded that my expert view is that Mr. White was the victim of a contaminated supplement that did not disclose the contaminant among its ingredients, and he did not ingest the contaminant intentionally. Dillian White then said the following: "It's been really tough because I knew I was innocent, but then you can't talk, you can't say nothing," White told Sky Sports, as he explained why he had to remain silent through the lengthy investigatory process. You have to be professional, trust the process, trust the lawyers, and trust the people around you. It's been tough, but tough times make tough men. Tough times don't make tough chins, though. Apparently, I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Dillian White tough and we ain't sitting the Fury fight, someone got to say it, right? I'm not disputing this statement here. It's been tough, but tough times make tough men. First of all, I'm relieved more than anything, but of course I'm angry as well because it's cost me so much. The most important thing is it cost me to beat AJ. Everything else after that is secondary. But it's a mix of emotions. I'm angry and I'm disappointed as well because people in this game don't give you a chance to prove yourself. Everybody is quick to say yeah instead of giving people a chance. I mean, it's not the people's fault. The average Joe public they're just hearing what they're told, right? Yeah, shoot this untested chemical in your arm because there's a Moody cough going around. You know what's that? Oh, actually, the Moody serum you shot into your arm, we have to pull that now, AstraZeneca, because it's not working how we allegedly thought it would go. Oops. Do you know what I'm saying? So Joe public, they just hearing that some big, VADA said this, and Joe Dixon said that. Not their fault. Yeah? Equally, well, I mean, I agree with Dillian. I agree that the chance to prove himself shouldn't prohibit him from carrying on doing what he's doing. Why should his business be affected? Unless they've got there should be like a concrete test. Is it concrete or not? It should be obvious, right? Is it if we're looking at the third metabolite down the system? Oh, we found the third metabolite. You know what I mean? That's who knows. But if you found, boom, he was caning the bits, that's when you can ban dude. Outside of that, carry on doing what you're doing. If you've got a fight book, do it. If the other side's happy. Because at the end of the day, man, the amount these guys are tested, for them to find something somewhere, it's highly, I don't see the play in this day and age. Who's going to sign up for VADA testing and purposefully be doing a madness? All Dillian White has to do is turn up and he gets paid. Why bother? Now, obviously, logic doesn't work in all cases. But I find it hard to believe. I just do. I find it hard to believe people. And I believe in these situations where they find a little bit of something allegedly somewhere, the fight should go on. After that fight, we work things out. For example, there should be a case of if you have the fight and if you're found guilty, you lose the money or whatever. But the fight should continue if both sides are happy. Conor Benn versus Eubank should have been the same. Yeah? The fight goes on. Eubank's team and his doctors were happy. It wasn't going to change the performance. And if Conor Benn's found guilty, there's some sort of financial penalty. And a ban kind of thing. But don't get in the mix, in the thick of things. These guys, you ever wondered this, people? These cats here, they always pop up on fight week, don't they? You never found that weird? You never hear about Dillian White popping in the middle of April, do you? It's always like, oh, we got him 2 days before the fight. Conor Benn as well. Are you telling me All the months these guys been training, you only found something on fight week. What are the two? Who does that? Who gets the? I know that. Well, they say, oh well, it's from 2 weeks ago. Speed your testing up. That's my advice. Speed it up, 100%. The level of cockage is just too high for me. They let you get all the way there. Then 3 days before, oh, we found something. Why didn't you find something 2 months ago? And then we found out in the Conor Benn situation that apparently they did find something 2 months ago, but they didn't pop him then. They waited till fight week. What's the point in that? I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it, man. I don't believe it, I'm afraid. I don't believe it. I don't believe people start juicing 2 weeks before their fight. You make that make sense. If you know anything about juice, yeah, it ain't going to do much in 2 weeks. What's the upside there? You've done your hard camp, and now you're going to start taking some juice. Interesting. I find it hard to believe, honestly. White has revealed his inner torment and the financial strain as he battled to clear his name. I'm not going to lie, it was depressing and I was heartbroken. When you know you're innocent and it's not some BS story, when you're going through everything and spending loads of money and losing time. Spending loads of time and money, losing sleep and thinking about it constantly. What did I do? Where did I eat? Where did I go? I was in Portugal, America, I was in the UK. I was all over the place. I was in London for the press conference. I was trying to piece together everything and break down everything and going over it over and over again. What did I eat that was out of normal? What did I drink? Where did I eat? Where did I go? It was just depressing. It was like Groundhog Day every day, going over it and over and over it, trying to piece things together, and then everything was coming up blank. They tested more than 45 things. They tested more than 45 of the Moody bits I was using during camp. Supplements, toothpaste, shampoo, deodorant. And I'm sorry, people. I gotta say this. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah? If these substances could end up in shampoo or deodorant, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't. That's where I think these testing agencies are going too far. Yeah? If you can find it in a toothpaste, it should be allowed in there. If that makes sense. What's that going to do? Oh, well, you brush your teeth with some toothpaste and had a little bit. Nah, man, that's whack. No fight should be pulled over some toothpaste, deodorant or shampoo. That's my base case. Supplements may be a bit different. But if you're telling me there's some derivative in shampoo that could possibly, you know what I mean, hock off. It's too much. Doing way too much with it. For whose benefit is this? But it's a bit like a hammer and a nail. A hammer only knows how to bang the nail, right? VADA only know how to pop effers. Innit? That's their job is to be a hammer. And you're the nail. Boop, 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 boop. They probably get bored, don't they? Oh, it's been 6 months. We ain't popped no one. Let's try find and see what shampoo he be using. Oh, Dillian, you put some Moody shampoo in your hair. Now you got a little piece of something in your hair. Dead. Just think about that. Like, the skin, I'm not sure, don't quote me, but skin is not absorptive, right? Like, if you can rub some cream on your skin, it's going to have a very low, what they call it, is it efficacious? Either way, some sort of word in it, one of them ones. The uptake's going to be negligible. Ain't going to do nothing for no one, really. Certainly not 2 weeks out. All them little weird ones where it's a little bit, just wipe it out, man. The bar needs to be higher, I feel. The bar should be higher for making a big scene. To make a big scene, it should be kind of, to make a scene, to stop a fight, it should be your band kind of thing. It should be them ones there. Undeniable. Yeah, no eggs, no shampoo. Yeah, this guy, wow, he came in it. I've also heard of blood passports. I think that's a good idea. These guys, these top level guys, yeah, should have to go somewhere every week, in camp or out of camp, or certainly every week they have to post off their blood sample. All these top guys should have to sign up to weekly testing year round. And that means you build up a database of what's normal in someone's system, right? And you know then, hey, something new's come in. That should be the baseline should be the individual person, I feel. Because if Dillian White had a baseline and he's been taking his supplement for 3 months, then it would have shown, right? Again, I don't understand. What are they alleging here? They say something was in the supplement, but are you telling me Dillian White started a new supplement 2 weeks before his big fight? That's just nuts. And again, I can't believe that. So surely if Dillian White was taking the same supplements for like 3 months, why did it only come up 2 weeks before? Why wasn't it popping in at the start of the testing? Or is it a case of like build up? It was a tiny amount of nothing and it's taken 3 months to build up and test. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on now. Come on. Anyway, I am a private person and I had to open up my whole life to the investigation to clear your name. That's the most important thing, and that's what I've done. It's cost a lot and it's stressful. It's stressful when you're pumping money out and you're coming back with no return. But because I knew I was innocent, it was a matter of keeping on persevering and restoring my reputation. I've lost a lot of money and we're seeking damages for all the money I've lost, Dillian White said. Tried to get some sort of redemption for my career with litigation. You can't really talk too much. How long have I... let's see this quick stay. Okay. One thing I've learned... In fact, no, let's cover this. Damages. Yeah, why not? I'd sue VADA as well. I'd sue all of them. Is he going to do it or not? The thing is with lawsuits they cost a lot of money. A lot of money, and it's... You know what I mean? Why are they responsible? A lot of them factories, yeah, all they have to put in their packaging is that... Because a lot of these, kind of, not pharmaceutical, but a lot of these... What do you call them? I don't know, but these factories often don't just produce one product. They're massive factories of a whole bunch of everything coming through. So they put on the label something like, essentially anything can be in there, because the place this stuff's manufactured at has everything in it, so it could get in there. They put that there on the label, oops, it's on you, buddy, kind of thing. Do you want to spend 200 grand in court or whatever, fighting something that, and then you end up having to pay their legal fees because you lost? It's a big risk. I'm not sure how tight anything is in terms of the case, of course, but Dillian White's threatened going to court before, and I think it's never ended well for him. I've never heard of him getting paid, right? So I don't know what my advice would be there. For me, it's more on VADA, but again, I bet they make you sign a waiver. Oh, if we do pop your ass, if we decide to pop your ass, then you can't come back at us and be mad, kind of thing. One of them ones. That's what I'd put in there for VADA. Because VADA weren't lying, they did find something. VADA's job is to find something. They don't have no rules. We've got a big ass list, and anything we find on there, you popped. So you got no recourse, really. And it's kind of like a catch-22, because if you refuse, if you say, listen people, VADA's a broken system, and they be finding something where nothing is, I'm not going to do it no more. Everyone says, oh look, he refuses to sign up, he juicing. It's one of them. It's a weird situation. It needs a paradigm change, in my opinion. Then equally though, why is it other fighters, AJ, other people don't never get caught? Some people allege that there's an inside job there. Who knows? Like I say, who cares at this point? I don't know if AJ has TUEs. I don't know anything else about anything else. Hence, just fight and entertain me. Yeah? Anyway, one thing I've learned because of the things going on around me, discipline is the only way in life you're going to get forward. And sometimes you just got to keep your mouth shut, do a thorough process and break things down and go through things clearly so we can find what needs to be found to show and prove that this is no BS thing. So I unfortunately had to wait and be disciplined about waiting until it was clear that I could fight. It's been tough, but you've got to be disciplined. I would like to thank everyone who stood by me and supported me during this process and look forward to getting on with my career. Yeah, I wish the best of Dillian. I wanted the AJ fight to continue at the time, and that's the bottom line. Who should fight next? You know what I mean? He's going to come in and get some of that Saudi money. Genuinely, I think Dillian White versus Jarrell Miller would be a good comeback fight. Jarrell Miller's been beaten by Dubois, so there's a baseline there now. We know Jarrell Miller's no good. So Dillian should opt. It'll be a big fight, right? It'll be a big bird, big bubbly fight. Two bulbous Donnies. Get their big asses in there, and it'll be intriguing. Dillian really, the aim will be to stop Jarrell. Jarrell's already on the Saudi circuit, so why not? Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell, 100%, no doubt.